My grandmother, she was the real Catholic. Fear of God ran deep, you'd have liked her. She used to say, be careful of the Murdoch boys. They got the devil in them. And you'd see it sometimes.
Matt Murdock is the man under the mask who fights off criminals under the alter ego of Daredevil. Matt Murdock was raised in and by the church. Being raised by these nuns, Matt was a devoted Catholic. For a while, Matt was truly believed that the reason why he was made blind was so that he could be the instrument of God and answer the prayers of the people in need. Although at one point he may have actually been motivated by religion, Matt has most recently been struggling with his faith and even broke away from the church. Here are a few of the times that Matt proved that he wasn't motivated by his religion, but instead did it for himself and the betterment of the people in Hell's Kitchen. For one, you could see that in this scene with the nun that she hands him the necklace with a cross on it, and Matt seems to take it, but later decided to throw it on the bed, signaling that he wasn't motivated by Christianity anymore.
You might hate God right now, but the feeling is not mutual.
No, I don't hate him. I've just seen his true face is all.
The second main thing is that Matt is losing his hearing in his fight, where he got beat up pretty bad. So after this fight, Matt was so devastated and mad at God for taking away his gift. This didn't allow him to help fight for the people who desperately needed the help. In Matt's eyes, God had given up on him, and he wasn't happy about it.
And I get the sense things are complicated with you and the guy upstairs.
No, not at all. If anything, I'd say we finally know where we stand with each other. There was a man from the land of Uz.
Book of Job.
Book of Job. Story of God's perfect servant, Job. He prayed every day at dawn with his knees on the ground, his face in the dirt. Slaughtered 10 goats, one for each of his children, and burned them at the altar in God's honor. Of all God's soldiers, Job, he was the most loyal.
I know the story, Matthew.
Oh, then you know what happens next. God murdered all 10 of his children in cold blood. Scorched every inch of Job's land, lashed at his body till his skin was covered in bloody welts. God rained shit and misery on the life of his most perfect servant, and still, Job would not curse him.
The third main reason is that Matt is always saying that he has the devil within him. He even stated that the Murdoch boys have the devil within them, which I showed you at the beginning of the video. It is strange that someone like Matt continues to say this in multiple scenes if he is such a big Christian. I think that he feels like he has the devil inside him because he does unrighteous work sometimes, such as killing, when killing is against his religion. That brings me to my fourth and final point. Matt Murdock kills. In only the second episode of season 1, Matt made it known that he is okay with sinning because he completely throws a man off a roof to his death. In season 1 alone, there were 38 people killed. Now, of course, not all of these were by Matt directly, but Matt puts them in this bad situation. There are many times where Matt has knocked out criminals and then goes by them a few hours later and they're still knocked out. If Matt hasn't already killed these guys, they certainly are bound to have long life-term effects from it. Matt has had points where he was religious, but nowadays, he's went away from religion, especially in the second half of the third season. In the third season, Matt loses grip on what led him in the past, and he struggles with whether his fate is one of those that drives him to do what he does. This is no stranger to religion because even the most devoted and devout Christians have troubles with their faith sometimes, and don't know who to turn to. Now it is easy to tell that Matt isn't the good Christian man that people think of him to be, and he often does things that makes us believe that he's completely turned against the Catholic Church. These are the reasons why Matt Murdock isn't motivated by religion anymore, and only is Daredevil to protect his city.